Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. Alright, you guys, it's be your boy Scott, and we're here for another episode of Yes for the Mess. We're here to talk about Candiace Dillard Bassett. She's been in the news quite a bit this week, okay? First of all, she was called out for homophobic tweets, and she just said that she's now going to film Real Housewives of Potomac if Monique Samuels is back. So let's get into it now. I got one article here addressing her homophobic tweets from Us Weekly, and I have something that was posted on Twitter as well. Y'all already know whenever I come in with the mess, I always got to cite my sources, give credit to those that I got the shit from, and then read the articles and post the videos and then give you my opinion on such thing, and then you leave your opinion below so we can have a discussion about it. So let's get into the mess. Us Weekly states, another Bravo star is apologizing for their old tweets. Real Housewives of Potomac star Candiace Dillard addressed her past homophobic and transphobic words in a lengthy statement on Wednesday, August the 12th. I want to address tweets that resurfaced from nearly 10 years ago that may have offended people I love dearly and those who have supported me as a Potomac housewife. The 33-year-old reality star began on Wednesday via Twitter to my loyal fan base, particularly the LGBTQIA plus viewers. Thank you for your unwavering support. I love you. I alone am responsible for my words, and I deeply regret saying anything that could have hurt my friends, colleagues, family, and fans. Dillard went on to point out that she was a private citizen at the time, speaking carelessly and crassly as many often do. And for my lack of better judgment, I am sorry, she continued. While I have always considered myself an ally of the LGBTQIA plus community, I recognize my words were insensitive and undermined the support, reverence, and love I have consistently tried to demonstrate through advocacy for the LGBTQIA plus rights and causes, as well as my personal relationships with those who identify as LGBTQIA+. Dillard concluded that she is still evolving, noting that the language she used wasn't acceptable then or now. This has been a humbling experience, but I remain committed to learning and listening to become a more effective and empathetic ally, she wrote. My prayer that this may serve as a teachable moment for those who are willing to listen and learn, as it has been for me. While Dillard's tweets have seemingly been deleted, screenshots are circulating online. Queenie gay men irk me, one tweet from 2010 reads. In a second post, the Bravo personality wrote that she's turned off by men who are too into fashion. She tweeted, when you do too much, I'm disgusted. Makes me think gay. A third tweet from 2010 suggests that former Real Housewives of Atlanta star Phaedra Parks' then husband Apollo is a little gay because he's so awkward. In 2011, Dillard reposted a transphobic post that reads, if you want to be or are gay, then do you. But what the fuck is up with dudes wanting to be women, she added, and agreed at that time. Earlier this year, Bravo cut ties with Vanderpump Rules stars Stassi, Kristen, Max, and Brett, as well as Below Deck star Peter for past racially insensitive remarks. Now, that was the U.S. Weekly article about Candiace and her homophobic and transphobic remarks, okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and give my opinion on this right here, and then we're going to move on to the next story that she got. But one thing I'm going to say about Candiace is this right here. People are human, okay? They are human. These tweets were over a decade ago. So I can't really crucify her for something that happened decades ago. I mean, a lot of us evolve. A lot of us see things in a different manner when we experience more things in life. Because, I mean, let's just be real. My dear friend Jamar, you know, that's one of my best friends online and offline. Y'all already know that. When I first met him, he was into drag and he was always wearing makeup, and I never understood it. And I would always say, and I even said it to him, I was like, why do you do this makeup shit? I can't stand this shit. I would always say that. But that was because of my own insecurity, because I didn't want to identify with anything that was quote unquote too gay and make me less gay than the next man. So that was my own insecurity and my own ignorance, to be quite honest. And being friends with Jamar actually helped me open my eyes to certain situations that I didn't understand. I understood more about drag queens. I understood more about transgender people, being that I have a cousin who I'm not speaking to at this point, at this moment, let me put that out there, is transitioning into from man to woman right now. So there are a lot of things that helped me evolve and a lot of people that also helped me evolve. So I'm not going to crucify her for those tweets. That was over 10 years ago at this point, and I'm glad that she apologized. It seemed very sincere, and I can get past that. Like I said, a lot of us have thought, believed, said things in the past that wasn't necessarily nice. But sometimes when you evolve, you do see things in a different manner. And I just think that that's what it was with Candiace. Let's get into the next thing that she got going on. Now, Candiace say that she's not going to film The Housewives of Potomac if Monique is back on the show. So here's what was posted on Twitter. And let me get into that. Apparently, Candiace appeared on somebody's podcast. I really don't know who it is because, again, I got this off Twitter, so I don't know where they got it from. But I just know that I got it from Twitter. And the Twitter account was called Real Housewives Confessionals. Shout out to them. If you know about them, send them the video. And let them know that I gave them credit for what I got from them. So, it said, she said on the podcast that she has not taped with Samuel since their altercation. No, I am not taping another season with her, she said. I will not be doing that. Everyone knows that. This has been made clear. I would never film another season of any show with someone who can do what she did and then conduct themselves in the aftermath of what she did the way that she did. Also, Real Housewives Confessionals asked the question, which was, Candiace Dillard Bassett says that she's done with hashtag RHOP as long as Monique is on the show and will not film another season with her. So who would you rather see back, Candiace or Monique? And I'm sorry, but I'm team Monique. I'd rather see Monique than Candiace any day. But that's besides the point. I just feel like, you know, Candiace has a right to not want to be filming with a motherfucker who bashed her head against a patio table. Like, she got every right to not want to film with a woman that beat her ass. She got every right to not want to do that. But I just find it very crazy because she was throwing knives last season and Ashley still was filming with her, still filmed the show with her. So I don't understand why she wants to take this big ass stand against violence just for the sake of it. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. You don't like Candiace, but I mean, you don't like Monique because of whatever y'all got going on. But I really believe that this is just a ploy to ice the girl out of the show so she can hold her power. And I just want to know what Bravo gonna do. Are they going to fire Monique? Or are they going to fire Candiace due to the fact that she did make those homophobic and transphobic remarks? Because again, like it was said on the article, you know, those Vanderpump Rules stars got, you know, fired for their racial remarks, and so did the person from Below Deck. So I want to know if Candiace is in hot water with Bravo. Is Monique in hot water with Bravo as well, because she was involved in a physical altercation, and we know how Bravo feels about physical altercations. I mean, look at Porsche. She got into a physical altercation with Kenya, and she lost her peach the very next season. But then she got into another physical altercation after she got her peach back with Cynthia, and she also beat up her friend, ex-worker, Jamie, in some back alley at Phaedra's Christmas party. But she still remained having her peach, and she still got it today. So I don't know what they're going to do, but I think that Candiace and Monique both bring something to the show. I wouldn't want to see neither one of them leave personally. I'd rather see Robin leave. That's what I really want to see leave. So I really don't know what to say about this, you know, because even though I'm not really, because like I said before, I started off liking Candiace at the beginning. And her behavior last season kind of turned me off to her, so I don't like her like that no more. But I like Monique more, but I still like seeing Candiace on the show regardless of me not liking her like that. And I do think that her and Monique bring something to the show the same way Kenya and Portia brought something to the Housewives of Atlanta, and they're still here. So I don't want to see neither one of them leave. But what do you have to say in the comment section? Is Candiace well within her rights for not wanting to film with Monique? Is she well within her rights for not wanting to film the show with Monique? And do you think Monique should leave for having physical contact with Candiace? Let's talk about it below. With that being said, you guys, I'm out here until my next video. Peace and blessings. I'll talk to y'all later.